Have a call with Eden. What's going on? Maybe baby's here.
Not yet.
Oh man. Okay, cool. Okay. Baby's not here yet. So, what's been happening? Tell me all the good news. All the bad news, hopefully none.
Well, good news is that things are moving forwards. Everything's going well, and getting a couple more days to prep things for the baby.
Hmm.
So now I'm also off work for my day job, which helps a lot.
Cool. And with the self-producing composer, I love the name. Self-producing composer. Love it.
Flows well.
It says what is
Um,
inside. It says what's inside.
yeah, yeah. Made some changes to the classroom there with the start here section. So now we're really breaking down everything that's included in every tier. So that's a lot clearer. And let's see if I can have everything up at the same time. That would be great. New window. There we go.
I've seen what you've been doing. Fantastic. I was kind of thinking to myself, I was waiting for you to do it on the about page. And I thought, how come he hasn't done it on the about page? Because
Yeah.
right? Did you watch Schoolers yesterday? School News.
I have probably not caught everything.
So they were talking about price tiers, and now there's a standard, there's no free, and standard is free, or whatever. It's
Yep.
confusing it. But what they didn't talk about, which they should have talked about, which probably I don't know if anyone's mentioned it yet, because no one's done my feature request I've asked for, because I've asking different members of the squad to do it for me. Because love and hate relationship with schoolers. Anyway, we weren't going to go into that one. Regarding your about page and the fact you can't go into price points, it makes it tricky for people to see how they can what they can get if you're a free community already. So they have to come in free before they actually can see. And then even when they come in free, there's still no button to press to upgrade anywhere that I've seen still.
Yep.
So bear in mind I'm an admin and I looked at it and I wanted to see how it looks as a non-member. And it's just a whole bunch of writing. So what I've actually done with my own community, because I'm not going to do it for you until I get on hold of you to speak to you, is that when you go into a community, you go on the about page, you want to know, like you're new, you've never been on this page. What do I get? What does it so they know? Because if your community says free, it's very misleading because you're not really telling them on the other side that they have to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
some
Sure.
people you can leave it how you want it to be. It could be stay the same as it is. But the way I've done it, I don't know if you've looked at together in community, but I've broken it down on the about page. Since I've broken it down on the about page, I've already had one sell, one person joined as a standard. Because it told you straight away from the get-go, if you come in as a standard, you're going to get X, Y, and Z. If you come as a premium, you're going to get X, Y, and Z. And if you look at my together about, it's for TIC, our community, which is your community as much as my community. When you look at it, it breaks down standard what you get, premium what you get, VIP what you get. So now when they go over to the payment side of things, they already know what they're going to get. And then when you go over to the payment side of things, I showed you a video. You've seen it in the WhatsApp. And then I decided, why am I doing this rubbish? Let me just start up a new school community. Why did I do that? But I
Because
did.
you're addicted. That's why.
Scrap WhatsApp. So anyway, after I've done the video, I was like, I've got a new WhatsApp community. No, school community. I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why? Anyway, but the video clearly showed you when you look at the price points, when people go with the upgrade, they can automatically see from because you've let them know how much they're gonna save. So but even before they even click on the button, they already know in their head, I want to save that money. But then they look again, which you've done. I see you do it. I saw you do it. And then you are following, you are listening. And I love that. So when you go on, you see the percentage goes up. You're like, oh my God, I could save more. If I go premium, I can save this much. If I go and if, oh wow, okay, I can save even more if I just get the whole package. Cool. And if they've got the money, what are they going to do? They're going to do it. They're going to take the plunge because they already come in. They're already on your about page. So they're interested, whether they come on an about section or whether they come on through a referral or they come directly from you, wherever they come from, they're going to go in, they're going to see your about page, they're going to have an understanding. There's going to be a link on your about page to click on your about page to upgrade from before they even join your community. They have the option where they can. Why Skool? I don't understand why they ain't got it there. Why not? I don't get it. When it says join group, it goes to questions, which I love Skool for finally giving us something so simple that we should have had from the start. You click join, you go to a questionnaire. You complete the questionnaire, you join the group. But no, before you get to the questionnaire, it should give the option to pay for something else.
Yep.
To let them know. There should be like a pass up. Before you join, free or standard, did you know you can get this much saving? See what I'm saying? So it's cool. Don't slap yourself, don't get upset about it because we have found a way. You go on your about page, you do a hyperlink, you let them know upgrade packages on every single bit of the section if you do it the way I've showed you. And then they can click on it and they can have an option. Because that way they know where they can save money. Because the thing is, what people don't understand is the price ain't always going to be like that for long. And maybe you might want to tell them this is a founder's launch and the price is going to go up. So this is your opportunity to grab the price that you want, get it while it's low, because what I'm offering you is going to blow your mind. You know, whatever, however you want to use the words you want to use. You see what I'm saying? But by doing that, now you've given them, forget them coming in for free, because now you have to still turn and like at least they know, even if they do still want to come in for free, at least they know that they're not being the wall and pull over their face and they're not blinded by where they're going in. They know there's because then when they go in the classroom, they'll be like, oh, but Eden, what's going on, mate? Joined your community, it said free. Now I'm in the classroom and now you're telling me about I can upgrade and pay for this. But why didn't you tell me from before? People like to know from the start what they're offering, what you're offering. You see what I'm saying? From the start, what is on
Yeah.
the lid? What is it the moment?
I completely agree.
So that's something that you can consider doing and putting into play. But
Yeah, I'll have to do that because
because
that is when you think about it, it's a little silly.
when you're coming
Um,
in,
yeah.
you already made a decision. You want to learn what you want to take on, what you are offering. So like if they can see it already, instead of them coming in and dancing around and commenting and posting all that blather and liking and responding to something, oh, welcome, hi. The real thing of it is not just to wave hi and say hello in community. Let's get down to the gritty. You're coming in here to learn. You're coming to learn from the master. You're coming to learn from Eden. I'm going to tell you how things are. I've got my courses here and I can help you, but I'm not just going to let you just run in my courses and do this. I'm going to give you a real, really a lovely experience where I'm going to be supporting you. I'm going to be your backbone. I'm going to be helping you along the way. You're not going to be on your own. The classroom's cold, but I'm there to warm you up. I've got the marshmallows if you eat marshmallows, whatever. You mean the hot chocolate? You know, you're there to support and help them. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not pretend that we're not charging. We're charging. This is not a free thing. This ain't no, you know what I mean? This ain't no free charity case thing. This is like you spent years learning your craft, student.
I agree.
The only other option is like we discussed before, if you've got a funnel, then use a funnel. But you can actually turn your about page into a funnel on your own.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's supposed to be, isn't
Supposed to be, but not quite.
it? Not yet.
Because it's so self-explanatory. I know they're going to do an up next. They're going to do a next school news. Maybe they just run out of content, so they're making sure that every time they go on school news, there's something to talk about. Because if they did everything already, then what would they be talking about today? Nothing. Oh, guys, we are going to be bringing in analytics. All right, that's enough for school news because their school news used to be so short before. That's why I did the training on a Tuesday, and now it's rolling into training time. I'm looking around. I'm like, It's almost 7 o'clock. Shut up. Hurry up and get on with the news, man. I need to do the training. Like, what's going on? Because I want to know what's going on with school news. So I've had to miss it a couple of times since the time the hour's gone back, and their news just clashes with the mentoring call on TIC or wherever I am. Because I want
Yeah.
to incorporate all the communities to know that they can access me wherever I am without, you know. But anyway, so it's really stupid that it's not like this. That when you go into the about section, you click on it, it doesn't tell you about prices. It's like, what is this about? But yeah, so that's my part. And even with that, if you was on a free tier price plan, it does the same rubbish. You go on it, it just says all I offer is $57 for TIC. But I'm like, no, it's not. I have a VIP, I have I have a what do you call it? Premium. I don't like the name. We've gone past that. School told me they're not going to do it. They did the news and they said they ain't changing it. Because when people go into scholars and talk, everyone needs to understand what you're talking about. Like I've got the chocolate package, I've got the blueberry. You know, you're like what you got? Huh? You know what I mean? They're calling it all kinds of names. You know what I mean? Udon love,
Yeah.
the Udon romantic, the Udon
Yeah.
bourgeois. You know what I mean? It's like what? Yeah, guys, no one's buying my Udon bourgeois. What? Huh? Who? So I get where they're coming from with that. So even with the free tier, you still have to pull it in there and let them know. So we've gone past that bit. I think you kind of read, I know you've taken on board what I said to you. So you just have to think to yourself, how do you want to do it? If you need any of my help, so far, I've just shared with you what I see that you could do, and you've done it your own way. I mean, even with the whole going in the classroom, I said 3 sections, you did one. And I was kind of like, oh, what? This works. It's very straightforward. Go in and see everything in one place. Why go standard, then premium if you have it like that, then VIP? You literally just done one place, start here, smooth like butter, baby. Love it. Good on you. You just made it your own, and I love it. So
Yeah, the
congratulations to you.
thought behind it was that it's also good for people on the free tier to know the breakdown of the other tiers.
And it's all in one place, so there's no
Yeah.
messing around. It's not like, well, you know what, Eden, I'm not really looking to do VIP right now. You just said, you know what, scrap that. You're gonna find out about it because when you go into start here, it's gonna tell you everything.
Yeah, and if it's in the start here and they don't read it, they'll be stuck with that X amount of percent finished, which is going to annoy them. So then they're going to read it anyway.
Love it. And you know what even bugs me even more is when you click on that button for the change of plan, why doesn't it just go to the section you want it to go to? That's my other bit. That's another feature request that you might want to give schoolers. When you click it, it should just go to premium. If it's a VIP that you pull it under, it should just go straight to VIP. Scrap going, you know what I mean? It should just be like you want them to go straight to VIP, they go boom straight to VIP. Bear in mind what they've done is they've upgraded things. But what they should have done, which they haven't done, is that when you go into your community and you say, "Oh, you know what? I want to upgrade Andrew, for example, and I want to upgrade him from being a standard to VIP." Nice, but why didn't you upgrade me without giving it to me for free? Why can I not put a discount on that upgrade?
Yeah, that is a.
Because like, why wouldn't I want to do a discount? Like, why would I want to just do everything for free? You think I want to be just giving everyone free stuff all the time? Why didn't they think of that? Do I have to go into schoolers now and do a feature request? I don't know. Might just do it. But if you don't do it before me, that will get a lot of traction. Because like, you see what I'm saying with that? If you can just give an upgrade, you can give a little discount code. They upgrade, they get a discount code, everyone wins, you make money, they get a saving, win, win, win. Chicken dinner for everyone. Or whatever, roast potatoes and some Brussels
So
sprouts.
have they not rolled out yet that you can add someone to a specific tier?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. You can, but you can't. What I would like for that is if you could put a percentage. So now you can just
Yeah, but how
upgrade
do you do
people.
that? Because I
You just
can't
go
do.
in. Let me see. Let's have a look. Let me not mess around with your community. Let's go into the other community. So you go into, say, you click on your member. I was looking at it with you, and it says change member. No, not change member. Where's it gone? Oh no, that's so true. Where's it gone? Lifetime. Hold on. Oh, that's so true. Where has it gone? I thought I could. No, that's not how you do it. Where has it gone? There's a way to do it. I'm sure I remember the tutorial wasn't that straightforward. Payments. Nope, that's not it. Courses. No. Questions. No. Oh, I know where it is. You see when you go to when you go to members. Nope, that's not it. Do you know I actually was on it earlier and now I can't remember how I did it. That's so funny. Because when you
Yeah,
were saying to me, give you invite you in, I'm sure it said something about giving you a request. I think you have to go to the profile. Maybe they've not rolled it out yet because I'm not seeing it.
yeah, because I've seen people talk about it, but I can't find it.
All right, well, give access to. Hold on, let's have a look. Masterclass unlock level 5. Collaborate. No, that's not it. All right, we'll figure it out. Oh, that's gonna be something on the list to find out. I'm not seeing it right now. That's weird. Where is it? It must be in plugins then. Hold on. Invite members, affiliates, plugins, categories, discovery, metrics, plugins, plugin. No, I don't think they've rolled it out yet because they didn't have it yesterday.
Right.
They said when some people get to watch school news, it should be available because I'm not seeing it. It's not. I don't see it. I
Yeah.
cannot. Nah, it shouldn't be that difficult to find, surely.
Yeah, because I would have expected it to be under the membership tab, and then you would have in the same way you have the, change role, you would have change membership or change tier or whatever.
A very good point. It's not there. No, it's not there. It's not there yet. They did do a walkthrough, but obviously they haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
All right, that's a
strange.
bit of annoying. Our membership settings. When you go to membership settings, it doesn't allow you to do anything. Whoops. No, I don't want to ban the user. Whoops. Ban. That. It's a paid member as well. Oh, stupid. They need to have a reverse button on the ban. Oh my gosh. Questions. I still don't know who Bella is. Bella helped. Is it inner knowing? Who's Bella? Is Bella like your spiritual guide? No idea.
Who knows?
Yeah. No, I don't know, but it's not waste any time on that one because I've no clue. Like I'm this there
Yeah.
figuring. I thought I saw it when I was giving you the request for the for the to link up with this call, but then now I'm remembering when I did that, which is just stupid enough as it is. You have to set up a classroom. That's the only way you can do a private call with someone so far, which is just ridiculous. And it's a
Hmm.
long process. You should be able to go to random live, click who you want to do it with, and done.
Yeah.
They got their work cut out.
Well, then maybe we'll get some more news next week.
And you know what the funny thing is? I was saying, please don't say nothing about Tony Robbins' community because that community, you post something in there and it gets crickets.
Hmm.
They brought all these people from outside of school. They didn't encourage it. They didn't talk about the on the chat when they did the. I don't know if you watched, but when they actually
No.
did the big presentation summit, they didn't even mention school.
Oh, wow.
But these guys that smoke a bit of that stuff are there on the school news talking about we got Tony Robbins and Dean Grazioso. Good stuff happening. We heard it's a rumor, but they could be doing another event. The last event stinks. So God knows what the next event's going to be, but it's giving school a bad name, put it that way. You've got 59 people, almost 60,000 people, and each post has 0 likes.
Yeah. That's not great.
And before, when you posted something, it would have like 10 to 100 to 300. And if Tony, did Tony ever post? When Dean posts, he usually gets like 100 to 300 likes. Now he's sitting on 40 to 50.
Hmm.
And there's 40, no, there's 50, almost 70,000 members in there. And the only thing I can think of is when I was watching the actual summit, it was supposed to be about AI, but what I was more getting was it's a pitch fest. Anyway, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to get too carried away with your selling. You want to make it, yeah,
Yeah.
you got something to sell, but you want to sell what your community wants. But congratulations, I've seen you. I think with 5 people's coming, 3 to 5 people's come in since we've been talking since this. And where
Yep.
have they come from?
They have come from Reddit, I think
Oh
almost
no,
all of them.
one of the
It's
biggest search engines other than Google.
Yeah, I have also done, Reddit ads in the past. So one of these people actually came from the ad,
Oh,
which is interesting because that ad has not been running for almost a month.
is it a free ad?
No, that's paid. That's why I had,
How much are you paying for the ad, and how long is it running for?
I don't remember how much I paid in total, but I spent, I think, $5 a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I had between 4 and 500 views on the about page, quite steadily when that ad was running. But I turned it off because it obviously did not hit the people that I wanted it to show up for. So I need to fiddle around with some settings to get it targeted correctly before I do anything else with that.
The easiest thing to do, as I mentioned before, is organically, is find someone either in the same category as you that does music. Find a teacher, which I've said to you to connect with Elena, because she's a teacher, and a lot of her students are very likely to become your students, and vice versa. Which is a good connect. It's a good ecosystem for you two to be connected because she's in teaching. She's there helping people to get their British national. So they could be coming from where you are or wherever in the world they are. But the point is that you two to connect, you can send leads each other's way,
Yep.
and that is what you want. You want more of that. There was another community I mentioned, but it's a massive community. It's got more than how many people's in Schoolers. I believe the last time I looked, it was 250,000. Now there's a lot of max business or something community, and there's a lot of people in there. Possibly, and if there's all these people in there, there has to be your target audience in there as well. 250,000 people. Say 10% of that is your target audience. 100%. Because I told Elena about it, and I think I told you about it as well. So that's a massive community. But like I said to you, I'm going to be looking and keep on looking and looking to see what communities are out there, who you can connect with and network with. The other thing that you really want to be doing is the most easiest thing to do, and that's just interviewing somebody else that has exactly what you want, but you don't have it yet, and finding out and interviewing them and having them like a podcast or a little special guest, and either you go to their community or they come to yours community, but then you both can promote each other in your communities. Whether they're not on Skool, but you are on Skool, doesn't make a difference as long as you're on Skool. And the thing is, what do you see where I'm going with this? Because then those people are going to see you and they're going to see what you have to offer. And because they're coming through on an interview, you usually give a giveaway, something that seems a lot to, but isn't really that much, or it could be to you if you want it to be. Give them a little prize, a little giveaway, giving a little, this kind of thing. And that is another great way to get fresh leads to you, and it's completely free.
Yep.
Completely free. That's another way of doing it. The other way of doing it is just going into other communities that have similar things that you're doing. But some of them where with Elena's one is an educational platform. I don't believe she teaches music, but it's a good connect to have. Those type of connects. That's really good. The other one, which is a really big one, is YouTube. That's the biggest playing field you've got right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you I forgot to ask you, and you didn't send it to me either. Well, I thought I did ask you. Are you on YouTube?
I am on YouTube. I'm not posting at the moment,
Okay.
but YouTube is going to be kind of the main driver for my social media marketing, whatever you want to call it. Um, so the plan is to do long form content for YouTube and then also cut that up into smaller pieces that can then be posted on uh, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, whatever It can also be made into written content for blogs, all this stuff.
What
Um,
I would advise you to do is do do long form content, but not long. What your how long is for you is long. Let me just find out first of all. How long is long for you?
well, that varies a lot because I would say a normal long form video in my niche is somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically half that. 20 minutes to 15 minutes is 15 to 20 minutes is what your video should be. If you could do it for the time being when you're getting started, the reason being is one, most importantly, you can watch the video. That's the main thing because you have to watch the video. When you do YouTube, I don't know if you understand how YouTube works, but I've been
Yeah.
studying it for months. You have to watch your entire video, and it's not fun if you're watching an hour each video. It takes a long time. You got 13 videos. It's like 13 hours of your time, and you got to watch it. You got to like it. You got to on another account, and this is what all of the people that have YouTube accounts do. They watch their video. They watch their video. They like it. They comment on it, and they pin that comment to the top so people can see the comment. It'll be your community to go into the school. They do that, and then they go over to their whatever bot or algorithm thing they're using to check out what's going on with the feedback, and then they tweak the thumbnail. But what a lot of them have been, what I've heard so many times, I don't know if you heard this, but most people that do YouTube videos, I guess it's kind of different for you because you're a niche. But the YouTube creators usually build the thumbnail first before they ever do the video.
Yep. That's how it's been for the past 10 years.
That I know that's crazy, right? But who does that? Like even I don't. But
I did
bear in mind now, you
that.
do that, but bear in mind it's really what you should be doing. But at the same time, your content needs to be short. So you want to give people quick wins, little hints and tips, and little strategic things that people wouldn't really know. That they watch your video and they share it. So you really want your videos to be between 10 and 20 minutes. Sweet point, 15 minutes max. I would say between 10 and 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's kind of the standard. Doesn't really work that well in my niche. The music education niche on YouTube is a little bit different. They prefer longer videos, which is why it's great.
But that's the thing.
Because
Always good to test because what
yeah,
I'm saying to
and
you,
this is also
these videos
it's
can go on TikTok as well because they're 15 minutes long. People will watch it because they want long form content now. Also, a LinkedIn as well is another one. So
yep.
you can test it on YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok.
Yeah, but
15
you
minutes.
can just have different cut downs.
Yeah, exactly. But the reason why I'm saying 15 minutes, I know you're saying that's not for your niche, but it's always good to think out the box. The reason why I'm saying that is so you can watch the video, see how you prefer, where you could be better at it, where you can make it better, more tighter, cut out filler words and all of that stuff. But obviously, it's music production. But what you really want to be doing is you want to be doing a masterclass in a space of 5 to 10 minutes, teaching them exactly how to do something they can get a result and a win from. That they're like, ooh, okay, let me see the longer form content. Not telling you not to do the long form. All I'm saying for you to do is, like you said, mix it up. But mix it up in the sense that first and foremost, you start with short, and as you gradually get on, you start to lengthen it a little bit more, lengthen it a little bit more, and that because you've now got the subscribers. Now, when you've got the YouTube Reels, that's just ridiculous. Like literally, the sweet that they're saying that your Reels should not be no more than about 20 to 30 seconds. But I
Yeah, for
found the
YouTube
sweet
Shorts is a completely different ecosystem.
But when I
That
found
is.
the sweet point is between 5 and 5 what was I at? I found that my videos that are around about 6 seconds, you can get a lot done in 6 seconds, but the 6-second videos between 6 and about 6 and 20 minutes, 20 minutes, no, 20 seconds, what am I mean minutes, are really doing really well. Like, and then I kind of like extended it because you're gonna get up to 3-minute reel. If you've got something worthwhile, like you, for example, you would do a longer form reel because you're giving a tutorial in 4 minutes or 3 minutes. No, 3 minutes. And that tutorial, they want more. All they do is click on it because you've got a little click link to say continue. It'll say this is where the video relates to. They click on that, goes on to a next 15-minute video of the same thing. The cover is exactly the same as the video. So when they go from one to the other, they know exactly they ain't made a mistake and they're not being misled. Where some people say Click on this, and it's nothing to do with the video. One minute you're talking about music tuition, the next minute you're washing the dishes. It's like, what happened there? I wanted to know about the music. You told me this video relates to that. It doesn't relate. So people are misusing the purpose of it. But that's what I would say for you to do regarding YouTube, because YouTube and LinkedIn is one of the places that Skool mentions a lot, especially Sam, the main guy. Sam's always talking about YouTube and LinkedIn. So these are places that you really want to be focusing on. But first and foremost, I would highly recommend don't focus on both at the same time. Focus on one and
Well,
then move on to the
LinkedIn
next
is
one.
fully automated.
Yeah. But
I
which one
have
would you want to focus on more of?
well, I have a very specific use for LinkedIn, um,
Okay,
in terms of connecting with music supervisors and, labels, people that are working in the business.
okay,
And that entire thing, I have a 4 no, 5-month content plan, fully automated, that posts, several times a week. All I gotta do is let it run. All of the outreach, all of the, um, lead qualification, all of that stuff is automated, so I don't even have to think about it. Comes into
cool.
the same software I use for everything else.
Oh, what
Um,
software is that you're using?
it's Growbase. It's made specifically for composers.
Okay. I'm just pulling back your community again to get into it, because you have been ticking a lot of the boxes on regards to what's needed to be done. So I'm just looking back at it.
Yeah, I think where I'm obviously lacking at the moment is finishing the 1 week, 1 track, um, and the video version of the breakdowns for the tiers.
Okay, yeah, well, that's a bit of work to go into that. That's understandable.
So
That's
that's really the ones that I'm missing to have the, um, onboarding process flow as nice as I think it can at the moment. And then, of course, there will be more stuff added as we go.
there you are, Vault 2032 or Vault 32. So what we talked about. So far, what have we done? So you've done purpose of the call, keynote language, presentation. Yeah, the about page needs to be sorted out.
Yeah,
That's still outstanding. Protect the room, no free trials. There is, as far as I can see, there's no free trial. You're literally just coming in, and then and then when you want to take it to the next level, you just pay, isn't it? There's no
yeah.
free trial anymore.
There used to be a free trial before we had the tiers.
Yes, there you go. So that's changed. Private versus public setup. We're still on I believe it's a private setup. You've got
Yeah,
Vault privacy. Oh, I've done that questionnaire psychology. Uh, you've done the price points, you listened, you done it, fantastic. There's a few little tweaks here and there that we need to do, which I sent to you to show you how it is. Does it make sense to you that you let them know? Because obviously you can't do a click over, it doesn't work like that. You have to click in. A lot of people are hesitant to make that click. So if you just put the price point of how much the discount is at the top, instead of saying you get what you get in standard rubbish, put that at the bottom and put the price point, because people want to know what the price is and they want to know how much they're saving. Most of the time, when anyone goes to the supermarket nowadays, they get the thing and they look at the price,
yep,
and they look at the other options on the shelf. So you want to be letting them know when they go into your upgrade, it's showing the discount, the percentage, and how much they would be paying if they did it annually. What's the saving compared to how much they'd be paying monthly?
yeah. I was looking at that, and I think I have exactly the amount of space I need to be able to put that in, because you can only put in so many, uh, things on one.
Yes, and they
Yeah,
have to be playful with it as well, or what makes sense, what doesn't. The
yeah,
thing is, what a lot of people is tending to do, which I've seen, they want to cram everything in, leave it to suspense, leave it to like let it be a surprise when they come. Oh, I didn't know I could get this. You know what I mean? When they come on in, they don't need to know everything. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
not that necessary for them to know everything. So where are we at now? So we got that bit. Well, questionnaire filler, the questionnaire. Did you update the questions? Because I didn't actually look at that.
The questionnaire
I was
thing,
looking at it, but
right.
I didn't look. You know when you're looking at something, but you didn't look at it. Look at it. Let me go look at it
Let's
again.
see. I have done those, but I had to download it because I was, of course, unable to edit.
Oh, here we go. Do you already play any instruments? Yeah, cool. How can we help you level up?
Alright, those questions.
Yeah, who referred
Yeah.
you to this community? It looks like you've done it from what I can see.
Yep.
There's nothing here making me feel a bit, oh, I don't really know if I want to answer that question. Do you already play instruments? So that's an open, yeah, love it. Good stuff. Yep, straightforward, simple, simple, simple. Do you already play instruments? No, I don't play instruments. But hold on a second, but I do want to play the kazoo. Yeah, it's good. I love it, man. How can we help you level up? It's smooth, there's no friction. You listening, man. This is good stuff, man. I can direct people to this now. This is good. How can we help you level up? Love it. Love it. Because there's always another level. Always another level. Oh, yay.
Exactly.
This is good. This is good. Because no matter what level they're at, how can I get you to the next level? Brilliant. Who referred you to the community? Well, you know what? I was walking down the road and my friend told me about it. So, yeah, brilliant stuff, man. Good, 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 good. What happens if I fill it out? This is if I, you know what they should have as well. If you fill out rubbish, it doesn't go through.
Yeah, so I've actually had a couple people do that. I've had 2 people in the past 3 days that I've rejected because of the way they filled out the form.
Yeah, the demo doesn't allow you to click through either. Why won't they allow me to click through? They won't allow me. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's the most annoying thing. But it's good though because like you want that gate where it's not just an instant in. They have to, and if you ain't getting in here. No, no, no. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
kind of attitude, simple as.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do when you get in? Like, please leave me. No, don't bother with it, mate. So let's have a look. Nope, that's just taking me to the DMs. Yeah, there's a few they haven't up. They have not allowed. Well, actually, you know what? It would probably be the admin only that could change the members and where they go. So that's probably why I cannot see it in your community. But then you're saying you can't see it either. So then that means that they haven't added it yet for whatever reason. Okay, cool. The most you could do at the moment is just upgrade someone via courses. Alright, they've not updated it. Alright, cool. So what else have we got here on the list? Let's have a look. Good, good. You've done that. You've done that. Everyone must know where to find. Yep, you've done that. You've done the calendar. Everyone should know where to find what they're paid for. Yeah, you've done that, haven't you? That's the start here.
Yep.
Section of yep, you've done that. User experience, beautiful user experience flow so far from what I'm seeing. Good on you. Tick boxes on that one. Definitely very, very, very impressed. Very proud of what you've done in a short space of time. You're really taking on board these sessions. You pull it and play. You're not messing around. You know exactly what you want to do. You come here. You made it so simple. I mean, you could have broken down. The only thing I would say to you is you could break down some of these points to make. Because remember, I was talking about the easy wins. So regarding the welcome, you want to break it down. So there's the first welcome, the first bit welcome. From the
Yeah.
handshake. That's it. That bit done. And then you go on to the next. You know what? I can help you with that if you want. I will take on that task if you like me to, and I'll finish that for you.
I was considering it, but I don't think I'd like to do that for the start here.
Okay, cool. The reason
Because
why I said
for
that
that
is
Yep.
it's the easy wins. Do you remember I said you
Yeah.
need to get people from some easy wins? And some people, just not like me and you, they're not going to read all the way down here. And then when they go to the text bit, they're going to think, if they don't know school, they're going to think, whoa, I'm reading through all of this on a mobile phone. It even looks more. They're going to be going like, I'm reading through all of this. Like, whoa, whoa. Oh, my baby's crying. They didn't complete it.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go to work. Damn, I need to go to the toilet. Oh, I had something that hurt my belly. I got the runs. Now they've just thrown their phone and they've gone and they've not completed it. You want to give them to easy wins. You want to get them, and that's the reason why I said to you, even from the start, that's what we discussed. Everywhere they go, you want to give them the easy wins because that's giving them the showing them that you're helping them to get level up already. So even though subconsciously, it's psychologically in their mind and this is something that everyone knows regarding sales and courses and stuff and training and in life, people love to find if they've got a win. You put an egg on the frying pan, you crack it, you put the heat on, you put some oil on, start sizzling. Oh, you're getting hungry, you can smell it. You're like, yep, it's completed now. Yep, my win's done, my egg's there, my breakfast is, it's near complete. With this one here, you're frying your egg all day long. So what I'm saying to you, you don't have to take it on board if you don't want to, because you haven't as yet, is that each bit is a section where they can just easily. That's why it's like the blueprint, because it's such little, like it's so. And I didn't want to do it. I'm like you. It's like, why do I need to? But since we just shortened it down, simple paragraph, click, done. Simple paragraph, click, done. Simple paragraph, click, done. I've read it. Simple paragraph, click, done. Simple paragraph. They're like,
I
oh wow,
agree
this
for
is a smooth process. Now
courses.
they're in their mind, they're going to think this is going to be for the courses because bear in mind, to you this isn't a course, but to them it's a course.
Right. Gotcha. Because if you have a look at, for example, the
And if they ain't even got past this part yet, ideally you want them to come into the welcome first because this is letting them know what the community is about, what they're going to get, what you're about, how you help them. So you really want them to get this information. And the reason why you want to get them the information, you're missing the boat here right now, is because they upgrade. You
yep,
want them to upgrade, so you need to get them through a flow. This is literally your pipeline. This is your funnel. So the way you use this section to people to upgrade, you really need to put more time into it and really appreciate it more because this is a point where three people are going to upgrade. But if it's becoming a bit too, the best way to describe it is friction and it's
yep,
making it feel uncomfortable, it's uneasy, it's not a quick process, the likely look because you want the thing. Let me explain to you a bit better. I'll break it down for you. What you want is that upgrade button to be closer.
yeah,
So
yeah,
literally, it's a paragraph, and underneath it says upgrade. Every little section says upgrade, but no. What you want is you want paragraph, click, and then you get to the you'll get into the sell point. Upgrade paragraph didn't upgrade yet. Final page. This is your opportunity to lock in a price, a deal that's going to get you what because the prices will be going up. But I've locked in this bundle for you. It's going to be you're going to love it. I'm going to be supporting you and helping you. So while you have the opportunity now, this is the place to come back to. Save it as a bookmark or extension. Because the idea for me is, I'm pretty sure for you as well, you want this, is if they've come in as free, you really want to be letting them know there's bigger and better things waiting on the other side, which is an upgrade.
yeah. I see what you're talking about. I am on the fence.
I know, but you can think about it. Remember, like this,
Yeah,
I'm only your mentor. I'm not telling you what to do. You can, you can template it, but at the same time, you have to think to yourself, where I'm coming from is that while I'm working with you for the next how many weeks later, the point is that if you implement what I'm saying to you, you will see you're getting the results that you want. And I'm
yeah,
sharing with you what I know works. I'm not sharing with you
exactly.
what I don't know works. I'm sharing with you that even I, like when I was talking to Chris Fletcher, I was saying to him, bro, like you do realize that no one's doing what we want because we're not leading by example. One of the reasons. The other one is like, the reason why they're not complete the blueprint? It's too bulky, he said to me. You need to condense it down. I'm like, oh, okay. Since we condensed it down, other people now they can see underneath it and they can see where they need to put their information in, what they're looking for, because they want their results. And the same thing with regarding people just even being supportive in your community. There's a number one community at the moment. There's two actually. One of them is the School Hub. The other one is classified. School Hub grew because of the fact there's a reward right away when you get in. Money. Everyone's inviting their friends left and center. It's just $50. Get them in. Get them in. And it's like, you know what I mean? And it's like, well, everyone wants a reward. And I was telling Chris, like, but why are they like that? I said, bro, this is this life, mate. They always want to know what's in it for them. We know what we want for us, but they know what they want, and they're just thinking to themselves, "What's in it for us?" So when people's coming into your community and they want to learn music production, they're thinking, "What's in it for me? What's in it for me?" So I'm saying, so they know in their mind that what they want, and they know how much money they've got, and they know if they don't have the money, if you've got a good offer for them, they'll find the money.
Yep.
They either find the money or find an excuse. It's as simple as that. It's one or the other. Find the money, find an excuse, or look for exit. Now, you don't want them to do either one of that. You want them to come through, get the experience, as I mentioned to you last week, and obviously think about it, sleep on it. But you want to get them to an easy win. And the easiest win you can do at the moment is that section there. The start here section has to be a very, very easy win. Because remember, there's a million other, well, not a million, but there probably is a million. But right now, there's other people that do what you do, and you don't want them going to the competitor. Ideally, you don't. You want them to learn that within your community, it's so smooth like butter on a nice hot. I'm getting hungry again. Oh, jacket potato, yeah, and the butter needs to smoothly go sink into the potato. That sink right in this, and that's you getting a sell. If the potato is made in such a way that it's dry, and it's not really cooked well, the butter just goes over, it doesn't sink in, you lose them.
So what I'm currently thinking is if I do implement more pages and give
Did
them
you
those.
did you miss my offer? I said I will do it for you.
Yes, but
So you
it
don't even have to think of it. I will do it for you. And I won't publish it. I'll do another copy of it and you can look at it and you can make a decision if you want to make that be what it is that you want. So obviously I'll
yeah.
generate another, I'll duplicate it, make the edit, change it up, show you what it should be, what I feel it should look like, and then you can look at it and you can do your little implements. I know, Eden, I know I'm getting to know you. We're like becoming brothers. I know you're gonna change it regardless of what I put. I know you're gonna put your own spin on it. So I would like to duplicate it. I'm asking you permission. Duplicate it, tweak it up, show it how I see it should be. That's gonna give people a quick win. Then you can look over it and be like, make a decision from there. That's what's on the table. That wasn't even on
Yeah.
the offer anyway. But that's what I'm offering from you, brother to brother. My gift to you, becoming a father. I will do that for you, no additional expense.
I think so, because then I think the main difference from the way that I've set it up now to that would be that you get away with not having a video there. Because the plan now is to have the video on top, which means that what you're really looking at is the video, and then you have the text underneath. But with all of these different pages, giving them those check
Oh, so
marks.
you're thinking about the video. You're thinking if you have extra pages, you have to have
Yeah,
a
so
video. On
without
every page, you feel like you have to have a video.
it, so if you have all of these pages, then you don't have to have a video at all,
There you go.
because then you give them the check marks
So then
instead of the.
am I winning at the moment then?
Yeah,
So you're liking it now?
I'm still on the fence, but I see the benefits. I can see the trade-off.
Oh, you can see the trailer. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I think I would like to see what that looks like.
And then the only other thing is what I meant to ask you the other time is can I use these trainings not to go publicly in public, but can I use it as a masterclass where it's private to other students to watch and learn from?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. So yeah, so cool. So you want me to do it? We got a deal. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna create a duplication. Cool. So I'm gonna do that for you, and then we'll just go from there. Because then I've actually helped you because in a bigger way than I didn't even think about it. So I thought in my mind you're gonna be thinking you have to do a video for every single.
No, no, no. I do that. There's more than enough with one.
Oh my god, that's so funny. So yeah, cool. All right then. So we'll pass on that one then. Fantastic. Let's have a look and see what's next then. So we've gone past that. 'Cause I look in it, I was like, whoa, whoa. Remember, every time you do a next page, that's another opportunity to click into your community on the wall. Because what you want is fire, fire, trigger, 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 trigger. You'll be watching it. You'll be like me when I see someone do the blueprint. You'll be like, yeah, they're in the blueprint. You'll be like, yeah, they're in the start here. I can see they're in the start here because they're clicking on those trigger points. They're stepping on those bombs. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know they're there.
Yeah.
I know. You know what I mean? So yeah, good stuff,
Yeah, I'm
man.
thinking back to the Hormozy book because that green check mark also registers as giving a yes. So once you have a lot of yeses, then once you do the upsell, they're more likely to actually do that.
Do you know what? I was actually thinking, it's up to you. Because when you mention Emozi, I'm remembering he does stuff like this and puts it up on YouTube.
Yep.
So if you want, I could actually put this on YouTube, and then that's more publicity for you, talking about how you want to, help people and how much you're more, it's up to you. But that's another option, but not the whole thing. Just a little gist of it, not the whole thing. But that's another thing because these type of videos people watch, they'll be like, "Who's
Oh yeah.
Uden?" And they're starting to build a rapport with you right now. They'll be like, "Wow, okay, okay." And this is where Born Leader podcast comes in because this is where I'll be uploading it onto the socials, and I'll be talking to you, interviewing you, and so forth. But everyone wants a quick win, regardless. Anyone watching this right now on a replay, inside of the wherever it is, everyone wants that quick win. It's like an adrenaline rush. It's a opamine hit. Dopamine,
Dop
not opamine.
dopamine.
Dopamine. Opamine. I was like, what's opamine? In my head, I'm like, what's opamine? Dopamine hit. They want that dopamine hit. That addictive, that thing that got me so addicted to damn sticking school. Every time I'm doing a post, it's a dopamine hit. Every time I step, I've got to stop on the lot. I've only got 3 communities technically, but I've got to stop. You know what I mean? But it just feels so good. Like when I'm setting it up, like yeah.
Yeah,
See where I'm coming from. But yeah, we could actually put this on the YouTube on the School is Jewels, and that's another traffic flow to your community. It's up to you.
absolutely.
Because every time we do videos like this is content. And this is your opportunity to get to an audience that you wouldn't get to because my audience doesn't know you yet.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Then I probably shouldn't have my light fixture without a bulb and my Makita tools in the background.
The raw, you know what, the raw, because I ain't got nothing special behind me. I'm just
That's
talking my
better.
voice. You know what I
This
mean?
is, visual clutter. It will, yeah. Oh, well.
But this is a mentoring session. It's like you just come in. It was lastminute.com, and I was like, "Where's Eden?" I'm looking at the time. I'm like, and because you've paid for something, I'm not just going to be like, "Well, we'll just have to just start it all over another day." I'm like, I need to get this call done today at some point because I was like, I'm pretty sure because the time difference as well. It's like, is it my time 2 o'clock or is it Uden's time 2 o'clock? Because if it's 2 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock now. I'm seeing Uden messaging in the communities, but what's going on? And that's when I messaged you. I was like, Eden, what's happened? Like, I'm waiting for you. You're nowhere to be seen. And I'm like sitting
Ah, I
there,
was
like waiting
half
around. I'm like, where's Eden? But
halfway halfway through my pancake at the time. I was like, "Oh, shit.
but yeah,
Okay,
so
let's
there
go."
you go. There you go. So like, what was I going to say, Tina? Is absolutely hilarious. But that's the thing. And the other thing I wanted to share with you, the one of the key things that you need to know on School, because I'm now following you, and I decided I've been following you since you've been from what from last week anyway. But the point is, what you want to refrain from doing is if you've got the same post, you can post it, ask ChatGPT or reword it yourself, so it's not the same post again. I went into money, 100 million money models and saw the same post, and I was like, Eden, no, I've read this already. It's the same post. All you need to do is create. I've got a generator on ChatGPT, and I'll just say I'll throw the post in, it will reword it, make it a brand new post. The same message, but different with a different side to the. So you see what I'm saying? But that
I see
way,
what you're saying.
when you're putting post out, the same post, but you're putting it out in a different way, it will still get me and anyone else engaging with it because they're like, oh, this is different because they're not really picking up. It's the same post, but you've reworded it, restructured it differently, given a different meaning to it. I've literally created a clone of me in on ChatGPT. So whatever I spit at it, it turns it into what I would usually say. So it's kind of like a plagiarism clone is the best way to describe it. Anything I want, I just take it, shift it in there, rewords it, and puts it out as my own content.
Yep.
which is powerful. It knows how I speak. I've got a meme thing generator. So ChatGPT is definitely something you want to be having more time with to work for you.
Yeah, I've considered using it for that. I don't quite agree with their privacy policies and such. So,
Yeah, just be when you're writing stuff, just don't be so personal. Their
yeah.
privacy policies, surprisingly for me, I feel was really, really strict, but you're sounding like you're gonna tell me they're not. Because
Oh,
when I
no, their privacy policy is shit.
I wanted it to take a picture of me and make a picture of me, and it said it couldn't do it. So then I checked it out and I thought, let me just test this out. So I gave it an image that it done of me and done it again and throw it back in like it wasn't that ChatGPT didn't do it. And it said it couldn't do a likeness of the picture that ChatGPT done, telling me that it cannot do that by law of making a set identical image. And I'm like, but you the one who created this damn image. Why can't you re-edit it? You've made a mistake. So I'm saying, so it's stupid. It doesn't even know what it's doing.
Yeah, that's,
But there's
because,
1,000. You can pay for the 1,000 bot.
I don't remember which plan I'm on.
There's one that you have to pay 1,000. I'm only paying $20.
Yeah, same.
But I would love to know what the $1,000 does.
Nothing you'll need. No, for real though. Like, seriously, a normal person does not need that.
There's one person, I'm not gonna mention name, but they've got the 1,000 version and they're qualified in ChatGPT. I didn't know you could be, but yeah, they got the
Oh,
1,000
yeah.
version.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like,
I
"What
mean,
does it
then
teach
it
me to
makes
build a
sense
car?
because
Does it
then
build a
you need
car?"
to know about all of these nuances, and you have to know about the different models, and you have to be able to tell people what they're supposed to do and not. So, that makes sense. But as a normal person, uh-uh, don't need it.
Sound like a Londoner.
Uh-uh.
Ain't
No,
even,
I
man.
ain't doing that shit.
Oh my god, that is so funny. So yeah. So anyway, we'll move
Yep,
on from the chat GPT, but you got the gist of what I was saying to you on
yep.
that note. So let's have a look now. So we're gonna go through welcome. Let's have a look. Do I need to go through all of this? Hold on, that's wordy. I might have to restructure everything. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Look, that's quite wordy as well. That's gonna take a while to click next on that one. Okay, so the whole start here needs restructuring. It'll
Yep.
be done before our next call, which is the following week, providing how everything is for you. Same time.
Let's see. I think next week is gonna be a no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's the 19th. That's not gonna happen.
Or if you wanted to squeeze another session this week, let me know.
I think the earliest I'll be able to do is the first week of December. So it
Okay,
will
cool.
be 2 weeks now where I can't really take on anything.
Fair enough. You got responsibilities. Big
Oh,
changes
yeah.
are coming your way, boy. It'll be
Oh, yeah.
a different Eden. Cool. Well, I've got a whole month to get it done then, but it'll be done anyway. We'll just play by voice and WhatsApp messages and so forth. And if you are able to get on a call, it'd be good. If you're not, it is what it is. But yeah, I will get that done for you because at the end of the day, regardless of you going anywhere, you have to remember you've got clients.
Yep,
So you can't just leave them in limbo. Just like, well, we're here and Ludens disappeared.
exactly.
But yeah, good stuff, good stuff. So what else have we got here? Well, look. So that needs to be done. In fact, I would just leave it as that. That is one of the major things that needs to be done because obviously when people coming in, you really want this to convert. So that's my job to make sure that that converts for you. Obviously, you're going to tweak it because I know you just can't help yourself. That's your dopamine hit for you. But yeah, we'll do what we have to do. See you smiling already about it. I know that you're going to tweak it. But all I'm going to do is duplicate it, work on it, get it done. Obviously, type up the minutes for this, upload the video as well. And yeah, it's a wrap. Good stuff, man. Anything else you want to ask? Anything you're not sure about, or should we just focus on? Is this the main focus at the moment? Because right now you've been doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You're ticking all the
Yeah,
boxes. What else have we got here?
I think that's the main one.
Yeah, because we were supposed to talk about the courses and the rotation and the calendar, and we can't even get to that bit yet. That is the main focus. Yep.
I think so.
'Cause
And the calendar is kind of what it is, because the way that it's structured with the tiers, I might try to get some of the VIP sessions in the calendar as well.
cool.
But other than that, it's just I need to find the time to get my ass in front of the camera and record some shit. Like that's that's really the next steps.
And that's where if you're talking to someone who's in the same niche as you, that will help you out greatly because then that's content that's relatable. So you could be
Yeah,
discussing certain
my
things.
big one is the 1 week, 1 track course.
There you go. So if you can get experts in and have a conversation with them and roll the camera, that's going to help people because you'd be breaking it down, showing them and screen sharing and breaking the whole process down. It's much more impactful, more entertaining, more and it's more engaging, and therefore people are going to learn.
I don't quite agree, not for that kind of course,
Well,
uh,
it depends on the course. Yeah.
because this is it's basically a 7-day course where you go through the entire process with me of creating a track start to finish. And bringing somebody else in at that point kind of messes a little bit with things.
Hmm.
So this is supposed to be the first big win of somebody coming in on the free tier.
Okay. Okay.
Because then they can go here, they get it for free.
Hmm.
This is how you create a track. You can watch me do it, start to finish. Here it is, laid out for you, 7 days. This is what we do. And then you can create your track, post it in the community, and then that also makes people very much more aware themselves of what part they're lacking in, any skills. So then they also know that, oh shit, maybe I should have done the premium thing after all, or oh, I need this course, but that is paid. Oh, I need that course as well, but those are $100 together. So why don't I get the premium thing instead? And yeah,
Cool. Cool. Cool.
yeah,
Uh, I have to
yes.
see what it looks like because it's like when you're saying it and I'm not really seeing it, like what the actual breakdown is of the course. I do
You can
believe
click on it. It's
I
in the
do
classroom.
believe video and interviewing and not quite interviewing someone, but if you're demonstrating to someone on a video, unless it kind of like someone's because how the course works is it more written or is there actual videos? Let me have a
It's
look.
videos.
Videos. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
have a look and then I'll be able to give you feedback from it and on the
yeah.
but
So
yeah.
you have day one will have 2 videos. Day two will have 2 videos. Day three will have 2 videos. One on day four, one on day five, and one on day six, one on day seven. And they
Oh,
all have different.
okay, so the videos are not there yet anyway.
No, those
Okay.
are the ones that I need to create.
Now that's where I was saying about the video because is it going to be just you? Because if you, for example, you've got, let's just go to the first page, creating an idea. So if you're talking about creating an idea and you're talking to someone and you're walking them through it, because you're not going to be directly with these people doing the 7-day course, are you?
No. So the thing is that I am in this course, I am creating a
There
track
you
the
go.
way that I do it,
And this is
and
how
I
it's
am
going to work.
talking them through my process.
And this is how it's going to work because if you was able to and you could have someone like a student with you while you're doing it and you could walk them through and talk to someone with you in your space or on another camera, then the person that's doing the training can watch how you're telling them and they can learn in more than one way. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You're you're
I
doing a
thought
demo.
about doing a, um, excerpt from a webinar or something like that, um, but I have that as the Cubase Zero to Hero course.
Okay.
That's a webinar that I did for a bunch of students. Um, and considering that this is the free tier,
Mhm.
I think this is maybe a little bit sneaky, but if they don't feel like they get enough of a connection, they don't get to ask the questions they want, then that is something that is included in the higher tiers.
Oh, okay.
So then you can be like, "Oh, yeah, but I really do wanna ask him questions. Oh, yeah, I get that in this other tier. Okay, but then I should upgrade to that."
Okay. Self-explanatory. I get it. I understand what you're saying. Cool.
That's at least the thought behind it.
I see where you're going with that. All right then. All right, so that's that part there. So that is the main thing is the start here. Obviously, you haven't put the videos up as yet, so that's something to wait for. And when do you think you're gonna be putting the videos on, considering the fact you've got people's already joined?
I am hoping to get to that as my next thing. So, that is probably going to be a thing that I start on this week.
Because it's published, it's visible,
Yeah,
so people can still do it, but there's no video.
yeah. So I've been told by the people in there that they're very interested in that course and that they would love to kind of have the notes. Even though the video is not there, like having the notes for each day, seeing what they should be doing is already helpful.
Oh yeah, big time. It is. Yeah, because I'm looking at it now, and there's nothing else there but the structure,
Yeah,
the heads. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. Well, it's good that the most important thing is you're having that communication with the members of your
yeah,
community. So they're not just coming in and like, oh, what's going on? That's less, there's less likely of any churn.
yeah.
All right. Any further questions? Anything you're not sure about, or we're good for now? It's
I think we're good for now, and I'm looking forward to see what you do with the start here structure.
gonna be
That'll
fun.
be interesting.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how you're gonna respond to
Like,
it.
shit, what have you done?
Oh my god. Hence why I'm not gonna just edit that part, I'm gonna
Yeah, yeah,
duplicate it. So there's a whole one to standalone. But yeah, all good. And then once you've given a go ahead, then we could plug everything into the community into that. So it all
yep,
interconnects, and that way you can have little trigger points and know what's going on in the classroom. And someone's looking food from the window. But anyway, yeah, so you can see everything connecting. Because like if they're in the classroom, you really, like I've explained to you before, you want to get that in that movement. You want a classroom to trigger the community, so that it still pushes things up, back up, and it gets people in the community engaging, and it has a nice little flow where the classroom and the community or the playground or whatever you want to call it, they're all part of the same ecosystem. They're all part of one. They're one functioning organism. Best way to describe it, or clog to the, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, missed all of them, all the chains on the bike. The bike won't work, will it, if the chains ain't interlinked properly, and they're not all laser cut. So yeah, all good.
yeah. Nice. Then I won't keep you anymore from your jacket potatoes.
Well, keep me away from my clipper. I accidentally attempted multitasking.
You're talking?
Oh. All right, then, man. Good man. All the best. Say hello to the missus. Wow, it's still not here yet. Wow.
Yeah, it's getting exciting.
Are you eating for one as well, or eating for two?
In for one.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I say sometimes when the missus is pregnant, you end up getting. I was like unrecognizable to now. My daughter's mother was telling me that you can only my eyes were like peanuts, and I was like that. I was really like put on a lot of weight for my third born. So yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, good stuff, man. I am looking forward to seeing your response. Looking forward to seeing the community thrive. And like I said, as soon as we get the front on point, and obviously the start here, then it even makes more sense to flow traffic through because if you've even got that set up, the likelihood of them really doing what you want them to do isn't really going to happen. So the about section is something that needs to be done as soon as possible. That's because that's on the outside, obviously, exterior.
Yeah, I'll look at that tonight, and
And
then,
then
we'll see what happens there.
and give me a shout if you need any help regarding that. Remember, I'm here to help you every step of the way. And you've got the supportive community, which is School is Jules, and you've got the WhatsApp if you need to get on a call with me or you need to ask me something really quickly. That's the only reason why the WhatsApp's there, because it's a bit of a distraction, which should be on School in your community and in the supportive communities that are going to help you. And I'll keep looking out for communities that's going to benefit you. And definitely think about collaboration because that is the easiest way to grow your school.
Yep, that's coming once we have the facade up and the flow of onboarding, and I have a, specific set of courses done. Once that's in place, then I have, some specific people to talk to about, some content, so
And then
that'll be good.
that's good. And then the other thing that we haven't mentioned and kind of like almost smoothly slid away from testimonials.
Yep,
What's happening
that's
with
also
this?
coming. I am currently working a lot with, Dilara. She's on the top of the leaderboard. She's been very active lately in, composing, and, I am helping her get to a, very specific goal that she has, and then I will ask a testimonial from there, which is gonna be great. I think I also have a couple more people in here that, I am 100% sure would give me a testimonial. So that is, on the docket, as we say.
And always remember testimonials, like if you was gonna, when you're gonna give a testimonial to anyone, could be video, audio, or both, you know what I mean? Or it could just be written.
Yep,
I was looking at a testimonial that I got from someone and they WhatsApped me it. I was like, oh, great. All right then, fair enough. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's still a testimonial, you know? It's just
yep,
how are you getting a response? How are you feeling from everything that's going on? Are you happy with what you're getting right now, Uden? I'm talking to you directly. Are you happy? Is there anything else I could be doing for you? Or how are you feeling right now with everything? This is day two of your
I
second.
think that, we got a good amount of steps clarified. So this is good. I'm
Okay.
feeling, confident in this.
Oh, that's a key word. That's
Yes.
that's a key word, man. That's good to know, man. And all the best. Looking forward to seeing you, how you getting on, and the new you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff, man. So yeah, enjoy. Well, hopefully you stole your pancakes cold now.
Oh, no, I finished those.
Oh.
No worries.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay. Take care, man.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
All right, man. Nice one, bro.